I am there. Hi guys, welcome to Frickin' Jeep. My name's John, and it's an overcast, dreary day, and the things that I had on the schedule are kind of getting thrown down the tubes real quick. I have that Jeep engine all boxed up in the back of the truck, loaded up, addressed, and everything ready to go. And I got the information from Fastenal, not the particular store. It's supposed to get dropped off in Frederick and call for an appointment, no problem. So I call up there to get an appointment, and the guy says, you can't drop it off. Well, that's kind of weird. Well, why can't I drop it off? Well, your name's not on the shipping thing. I said, well, I'm just delivering it then, you know. Well, put the other guy's name on it. It doesn't make any difference. Well, the other guy's it's already paid for and everything. Oh, it was just a fiasco, an hour on the phone trying to get that taken care of. I can understand why Fastenal stores are closing down if they have situations like this. Situations like this in other Fastenal stores. Kind of sad. The lady on the phone for Fastenal, wherever that headquarters was real good. So now I'm waiting on a call from them to say when I can set up an appointment to take the box up to Frederick. So as one YouTuber said or commented, you're getting interruptions on your interruptions, and that's very true. So I still got a couple more things that I've unloaded today from that Saturday thing down at Jeff's. We got that saw blade as you saw last night. We got the got it sandblasted, got it primed, got it ready for paint. But if you see in the background, everything around here is wet. Now, if you're not from this area or don't know exactly where I'm at, I'm in Central Maryland. Go to a weather station. I forget what we use for weather station that we look at. Some kind of weather. I have no idea. And look at it. It's scheduled for rain for the next 8 days here. So I'm getting it really close on getting that saw blade painted. And like I said in another preview, the paint will probably be dripping off on it as we driving up the road to the Bunyan show. So anyhow, but it's made a big leap yesterday. That's why I didn't get the stuff unloaded from the show on Sunday because we were down at Jeff's. And then so today I'm trying to get these brackets on. I had them all done and I had them all painted up. I put 2 coats of paint on them. I got down here and noticed there was a lot of spots that I didn't paint. Must have been because I was painting them in the dark. So now the 2 ends are repainted and they're wet. Yep, they're still wet. So I'm kind of another interruption in front of my interruption. But I'm going to put them on, just get a little paint on me. I'll be all right. And I think I showed you where they go. They go between that hole there and down there. So I'll put one on. I don't know which one I got, and see how well it goes. Probably won't go well at all. Might go well, I don't know. I got some little brackets here that I've already lost. There they are. Well, I know how the brackets go. I think I know how the brackets go. Nowadays, I'm not too sure of anything. I think this bracket here should go here like that. But I guess it'd be best not to tighten them until I get the other thing in there. There's a lock washer and a nut. I think I might have had to go in the other direction. I'm not sure. I guess old and feeble. Let's see. See if I got the right bracket. I think I got the wrong bracket here. Yeah, that's the wrong bracket. I had to do a radius there, so this one goes on the other side. So we'll set that down. Why does it take me so long to do something? Well, because you're old and senile. If I wasn't old and senile, this had probably been done a long time ago. All right, we can put this in here like this. We can put this in here like that. We can put a lock washer on it now because it's a done-for deal. I sure hope it's a done-for deal. Oh man, I hate to get down in this mud, but oh lordy. I think this goes like that. I think I might be wrong. Can't put that bracket on until you got this in. Oh lordy. How'd you hear the hickory nut hit the barn in the back? This time of the year, those hickory nuts hit that Jeep barn in the back. Sounds like gunfire. Getting used to it. In the spring it's not too bad, but as the, okay, this is the bracket that goes here. That. In the springtime it's not too bad. The hickory nuts aren't very big, but as fall comes on and the hickory nuts get larger, yeah, look at that hole. It's pretty daggone close. Not as close as I'd like it to be. Yeah, well, you ain't putting that in until you put this other one in. Rubik's Cube here. Order a sequence. Yeah, I can't find that hole. There it is over there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to tighten it up and put them in, tighten them up, and bring you back when they're in, just to kind of show you that I did it. Because it takes a little finagling. So we'll be back in a little bit. Hi guys, well it's a bit later. I got this on, I'll show you those brackets in a minute. I was putting this on and my phone rang and I was expecting a call from the shipper to take that motor up to Frederick. And it was Nathan from out of the woods. And we just had a wonderful time talking, or I had a wonderful time talking to him. If you don't know Nathan, he has a wood miser down in Tennessee. And if you need to know anything about a wood miser or what blades to use, I think he uses Joe Main blades. He is just, I mean, you can get a wealth of information. And it was funny because I had just finished watching him, the video he put on today. He was sawing a big maple log, real pretty maple log, and I think he's making blanks for turning bowls and stuff out of it. But so if you need a bowl turning blank, which I don't know what that is because I don't do that kind of stuff, but he does and people that watch him do. But if you've never watched somebody that's really good on a wood miser or band mill, go down there and watch Nathan. Go up or down, whichever direction you're coming from. Watch Nathan down in the woods. Great guy. Now back to the task in hand. I got the brackets on. They're all ready to go. Solid as a wobbly rock. It's so suspended out, it's always going to wobble a little, but it's not going to go anywhere. That's the hose I took off that was on here. And I thought I could just unscrew this by hand, but my hands ain't what they used to be. So we're going to run up to the house and get some pipe wrenches, because like I said, if you wanted to change one of these filters, you have to drain this whole tank. I don't know how much it holds. I could calculate it out. So I'm going to put a valve in here, and then I'm planning on putting another hydraulic valve or hydraulic pump on there to run who knows what. So I'll put a T on here with another thing. So I'm going to, in search of looking for parts and getting the pipe wrenches and getting this off of here. And so that's what I'm working on now. So we'll be back in a minute with hopefully a pipe wrench that will get this stuff off. I don't know exactly. This has got a hex on it here. It's also directional. You can see a little arrow there, so it goes this way. These are strainers as opposed to filters. Yeah, it's just the way it is. So we'll be back in a little bit. I gotta run up to the tool department and get some big tools. I don't carry all the tools on the back of the truck, but I got quite a few and have to return a few. So we'll be back in a minute. Well, I went to the tool shed and got some pipe fittings, and I guess you plumbers will get a big kick out of some of this stuff. I'm sure that there's better ways of doing this, but I don't know exactly what yet. I don't think that I'm going to be able. This might turn here, which will allow me to take that off. I guess that's probably the first thing I should do. It was tight enough that I could probably need to put something. Oh my goodness, it did come loose. So that's good. So now I got to take this off, which it doesn't want to. Oh my goodness. I don't want to put a whole bunch of bite on it without, I don't want to put stress on the tank is what I'm shooting for. Oh my goodness. I don't think it leaked. That's for sure. Get it down to bare nonsense and start all over again. That's just 1-inch pipe. They were using that for the suction line. That ain't too bad. Now this, it looks like I can spin that off. Well, not easily, but if it'll get around that, which it did, I'm good there. That's, I don't know if that's 1 1/4 or, I think it's 1 1/4. Kind of interesting in there, a little reducer, bushing reducer. Set that over. Now I got to get this off, hopefully. Now what I brought, when I brought this, that might be a good thing, but I don't know that I really want to. That won't open up big enough. I don't know that I want to crank on that without a plug in there and or threads in there, so I'm going to see if I can't get this off, which I might be able to. I'll tell you what, I'll bring you back in a little bit, because that's what my plan is. If I can't find something, I'll put a plug in there, because you don't want to crank on that aluminum, it'll distort it, and I might have to take the filter off, so I'll be a little while, but that's where I'm heading. That's the path I'm heading, so we'll be back in a little bit. Well guys, here's what I did. There was a plug on the other side in the center, which is probably a return, but this system here doesn't use a return. So I took the plug out from there, put it in there. Now this wrench here is I guess it's a pipe wrench, but it's got flats on it. It doesn't have the normal grippy grips. So when you're doing something probably like faucets and stuff, I got it on there and got that out, and it came out, and then I took this out, and that's where I'm at. It came out. I had to take the one filter off, or I thought I had to take the one filter off. Maybe I didn't. And they're kind of that's what it looks like inside. If you want to see what's inside, which doesn't mean anything to me, but looks like somehow, I don't know how. No idea. There's I guess it shows a difference between this side and this side. Lets you know when it's clogging up. What else was I going to show you? Oh, inside the filter. I've never seen a filter with a big square in it like that. But might open one of those up to see what it is. Here's information on it. It's a Charlene, and somebody painted red over it, so I got no idea what the number is. Who was the idiot that did that? Maybe there's a number here. No, oh yeah, here, part number. Also available in 10 micron cartridges, part number that. So this one's not somewhere I read that this was maybe in their book. Now maybe this filter here, that says the same thing. Yeah, 5610 is a 10 micron. That's what so this is probably a 5630 or 40. Oh, here it is here. I can't read it. Part number 5604, it looks like, right there. I'll look at it in the video later and probably blow it up to see what it is. Might put one on. It really doesn't look that bad in there. It looks clean as a whip, except for this little area here. And you guys know I'm El Cheapo, and run it for a break-in period and then change and put new ones in there, so you get all the big mumbo jumbo out of it to begin with. So I'm going to go look for a T and all sorts of goofy stuff here. So that's where I'm headed. Now I'm going to the parts department. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Well, I think you're going here. Let me see. We'll turn you around. Yeah, you are going. Well, I'm back from In Search Of, and I've come up with some parts, and the only thing that I can tell you is don't be a pack rat like me, because it seems like you save parts and save stuff, and you never have what you want when you want it. probably be better off just scrapping all the stuff or throwing away or not saving it. And when you want to just go buy it new. I don't know what this stuff would cost new. Some of this stuff would be an arm and a leg new. Let me show you what I got. I got some 1 1/4 nipples. I have a bunch of different valves. This valve is so heavy. This valve must weigh 5 or 6 pounds. Now, what you want is a full port valve. If you don't know what the difference between a full port is, see how that one inside is neck down and this one here isn't? So I don't want this valve here. And you can see from, I don't want this valve here. You can see it's kind of dusty. I found these 2 valves over here, which are full port. Dusty, been sitting around for years. Don't have any idea where they come up from, where they came from. Just stuff I took off of something, but it doesn't look like it's been taken off. But now you're gonna have to, like I said, now you got to go clean it all off. And here's, I don't have a match set of that one. This is that non-full port. Then here's a 90 that I want, or a T that I want. But this is a Schedule 80, which means it's super big. I have another one over there that I found, but I got to dismantle to get it. It sure be a lot easier just go to the store and buy this. You know, that doesn't go in there. That's a 4-inch. That's in the wrong nipple bin. These are all 1 1/4. You can see where it's been eaten up a little bit. You prefer to use black pipe when you're playing with galvan or playing with hydraulics, but so I got a, I don't know, I would have rather had just a gate valve, because when you got the handles like that, you got to make room for the handles. Now I got to see if I can get, this is a galvanized T, which galvanized is not the best. People don't like that for hydraulics really. But now it's got to come apart. I might need that part too, I don't know. So let's see if I can get it apart. I got to go find that plug and put in there, because you just don't want to be cranking on those without, I put the plug back in the plug hole. You just don't want to be cranking on this stuff without a little bit of support. I guess you're seeing that. Yeah, and I can't see what I'm seeing. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I'm going to try to get this out of here. There's a little brass thing there, probably. We'll save that, because you guys know I'm a pack rat. I know what that is. And I hope it's this size here is what I hope it is. Probably not. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that, I think that's 1/2 inch. Yeah, this is 9/16. Pretty sure that this is a hose. It looks like a hose connector. May need that. Don't save this kind of stuff. You need to just go buy it. Anyhow, let's see if I can get that get this down to a bare T. Bare T, haha. We'll start by the that thing looks like it doesn't want to come off anyway. I might end up just having to go buy the stuff. If I had that clamped down pretty good too. Oh my goodness. And you think you have it folded down, and you don't. It's folded down pretty good now. Boy, I got some grippers in that. Grip marks in that. Oh, I gotta move this back a little bit. That thing was put on. You know, you just don't know what kind of pipe dope was put on it. So I'm doing that valve, that T there probably cost you $6 or $7 now. I don't know what it is. I might be looking it up. I need a cheater bar. Didn't bring a cheater bar. What do I got around here that I can cheat with? I don't see nothing. So it's at the wrong angle for the old man. Well, let me. It's just disintegrating it. we might not be getting that off of there. Let me put it in a little different location here. Oh Lord, once again, plumbers are probably laughing like heck at me. Now I go put heat on it, but you put heat on galvanized and you're screwing it up too. I didn't really want to use that grade 80. That grade 80 well, that answers that, doesn't it, guys? I can get that out of there. I might take it up and get it out of there because I'm cheap. But I guess I'll see if I can get this side out of there now at this point. That, if you didn't witness that, that broke off. I can get that out of there. I know that. I think. I hope. I'm to the point there. This cap. Yeah, I better leave that on there. Turn that at that degree. Put that on there. I might be going to the parts store. Going to the pot store. They put some good glue on this. I want it to come out of the T. Probably don't need it to come out of the T because I'm going to need a short nipple anyway, so that I'll take it any way I can get it. Don't really need a bigger pipe wrench because it would just hurt me more. If I broke that with the pipe wrench that I had on there, I don't need a bigger one to there. Wow, whatever they use for pipe dope worked. My goodness. It's coming out of the, I think it's I don't know where it's coming out of. It might be twisting something off. Yeah, 200 pounds bouncing on that. I don't know, I can't watch it and hold on to it at the same time, but whatever they got on there, it's some good stuff. Woo. Have to go this side. It's too high for me. Man. See, probably better off just go by. Uh-oh, getting a call. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. I got to answer this call. And you watch me groaning up. Hi, guys. Taking a break from that thing down there. My neighbor came over and says he's got a tree down in his yard. He does. Oak tree. Oak trees are dying here left and right. And I had to get my mind out of that stupid hydraulic stuff. And this tree has got a two-parter. That part there goes up dead. Got a big Y up there into that tree over there. That's going to create a big mess. This isn't too bad. This is a good firewood tree. Now this happens to be, if you can see all this is part of his target range, but that isn't what killed the tree. Can you see another tree? There's another big one over there. There's another big one right up there that's dead. There's another one over there that's dead. There's another one right, you can't, well there's let's see, how can I get to it so you can see it? Actually, there's a tree behind, there's a little tree here and there's a tree there. That's a big one that's dead there. That's been dead for years. That's probably 3 foot in diameter. And the sawmill, the little sawmill is down there in that little bit of a clearing down there. So that's, oh, there's another big dead one over there. All the trees are just dying here, left and right. Oh, there's another one. See the limbs up there? That's another one that's over there. That's not the dead one that's there. So this place is in bad shape, real bad shape. Oh, speaking of bad shape, there's my neighbor Jim. Anyhow, he took my mind off that stupid plumbing stuff. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Well, here's what's going on. My brain got overloaded, so I ran up to Jim's to look at the tree that came down, and just got back down now, and it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm underneath the roof here. You guys can't see that it's raining. It's raining. Oh, there's Mr. Deer. They're changing color. Oh, that's Mama. There goes one Bambi. There's another one coming around. Oh, there's another one. There's another one over there. She didn't have triplets. She had twins. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. Anyhow, here's kind of what's halfway mocked up right now, and then the brain got overloaded. And I might have to go look for some more parts. Might even have to break down and buy some. I think I'm going to take and turn this down. It's sticking out beyond this. I kind of don't like that. This right now is upside down, but it's got a bracket, and that's a lot of unsupported crap there. That number one. Number two, the fact that it's over so far, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is take all this apart. Everything apart. And take these out, and hopefully this distance here and that distance is the same. Now I can only pick up 3 inches here, but if I go into the same holes, I'll pick up 2.5 inches. So I'll pick up 2.5 inches there. So I have to drill 4 holes up here and 2 holes down there, which I can do that. I've been there before, and that'll get this over further. Put a 90 on this, which will get it down. I was looking at that pump, and that's kind of another mind-boggling thing. And I got to look at the plumbing on it. I'm not sure how the plumbing goes on it, because I'm just not sure. This is the foot valve that goes on there, and I see where 3 lines go in on this. This one line that goes out to that. So this is input line. This is, I don't know which, this is low pressure, so this is probably the input line. This is probably the high side line here. So I got to finagle with this a little bit, and even where to put it. But that means that this has to have a return line coming all the way back to over there. But that doesn't make any sense, because I don't see where it goes to, because it doesn't go into the pump, and I don't have enough line, and I got all the line to go back there, but I have other lines. Anyhow, it's beyond my brain grade, and it's starting to rain, so I'm wrapping up this show. See, you can see the rain starting to, see the sprinkles on there? It's raining pretty good. And it's dinner time. So anyhow, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe button, and that's just kind of what's going on here. So we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Never did get a call to take the engine up.